everybody, and thank you for joining us. I'm Ryan Smith with Haviland Athletics, alongside a man that needs no introduction, one of the greatest coaches to walk through these hallowed halls, Coach Bill Carter. Coach, you don't need an introduction. I'm going to give you one anyway. So many accolades, I couldn't remember them off the top of my head. I had to write them down. This is just a few of them. First Lone Star Conference championship to Kingsville in men's basketball. First LSC tournament championship in Javelina history. First NCAA tournament appearance for the Javelina men's basketball program. LSC Coach of the Year, a Javelina Hall of Fame member, and those are just the ones that I was able to fit on the paper. So first question, what's it like being back here in the SPAC?
Oh, it's great. It's a lot of things have changed, but it's always great to come back. And I was asked last night, we've been gone since 1997, and that's 25 years. And I think we've been back on campus 5 times, possibly, since then. And of course, I lived in Missouri for 20 years, and that made it difficult. But now that we're back in Texas, I've been back like 3 times in the last few years. So.
And the reason for the festivities today, we're having Bill Carter Day, a day in your honor here at the Steike Physical Education Center. Festivities begin at 3:30 p.m. and then tip-off, of course, is at 4 p.m. today against Chadron State College. Now, Javelina's head coach now, Johnny Estelle, he was a former player for you. What's it been like seeing him grow over the years, and how much has he changed since he was out on the hardwood for you?
Well, of course, he's matured, and but he's like a son to me, and we've stayed in close contact from the time he graduated. But as I watch him coach, there's a lot of similarities, I guess. We were talking about that last night with some of the other players. But the real thing is, he just has such a passion for Texas A&M Kingsville, not only for basketball, but for everything about the school. And they couldn't have a more dedicated head coach to this school. He's not looking as a stepping stone or anything like that. This is where he wanted to be, and this is where he is, and he's going to try, and he's trying to make the best out of everything that is here and trying to make it better.
Now, head coach Johnny Estelle, he's gotten the team back to the promised land that is the NCAA tournament, the first time that feat has been accomplished since you were a head coach here, and you got to see some of those newer players receive their rings and their memorabilia for reaching the NCAA tournament. What's it been like seeing athletes now get back to such a high performance level?
Well, I believe that it's neat to see this happen, and of course, more so, I'm so proud of Johnny and what he's accomplished here, and I think he has brought in young men that have bought into the program and are the right kind of people, and I think that's what we tried to do when we were here. As I said, I'm proud of him and what they've accomplished, and I was probably one of the biggest pushers for him to get this job. So I guess he's proven me right.
So, Coach, to close things out, what would your message be to Javelina Nation and the athletes that are representing Texas A&M Kingsville today?
I think the biggest thing that has impressed me is that you have a president that's pro-athletic. You have an athletic director that's trying to do the things the right way and improve the facilities and to keep in step with the other Lone Star schools. And with that kind of attitude, along with a coach like Johnny with such a passion for the school and the athletic program, nothing but good things can happen. And so I see that I think Javelina athletics will continue to improve.